Hey, what is going on YouTube? Jimmy Nibble here, and I've been given the great privilege to commentate over this epic gameplay. Now, what you're watching in the background is the world's first PENTA MOAB on the map lockdown, and it was by DHT Bros, aka Adam, whatever you want to call him. Link to his channel will be down in the description. Be sure to check him out after this gameplay commentary. So, he is one of the best, if not the best, MW3 gameplay getter there is out there, in my opinion. But he does pull off pentas. I think he's had 5 pentas now, or 4. I can't exactly remember, but he pulls off so many quads. He has the world's most pentas, and I think he has the world's most quads. I'm not too sure. But he is an epic player, so be sure to check him out. Now, what makes this gameplay even more special, in my opinion, is the fact that it was his third attempt of going for this gameplay on this map. So he goes for pentas quite a lot, but this was his third attempt on this map of going for it, and he pulls it off, which is absolutely incredible. Now, he's using the P90, which in my opinion makes the gameplay even more special, because using ACR or the MP7, personally I think it's a very predictable gun. You can sort of predict how the recoil goes and everything, but with this gun, I don't know whether it's just me, but this gun seems pretty unpredictable at times. Occasionally the recoil can just be like, hey, I'm going to screw you over today, and then you just absolutely get screwed over by the recoil. But I think that might just be me with this gun, but that's how I see it personally. And yeah, but that makes the gameplay even more special in my opinion. So I've been given, the reason I said I've been given the great privilege of commentating over this is because this is my trial out commentary for KARNAGE. So I'm really hoping I get into KARNAGE as a commentator. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and my commentating style and what I'll be bringing to KARNAGE. So the way I like to commentate is a little bit different to what I see like all the time. Obviously there's a lot of commentators out there who do the same thing, but what I see is not so often what I do, you know what I mean? So the way I commentate is I don't exactly talk about the gameplay all the way through the video. I obviously state the basics which you need to know, like what the gameplay is, the map, the gun, who got it, etc. But the way I commentate is I talk about different subjects and whatever you guys want me to talk about. If you want me to talk about, I don't know, World War II and stuff, I can talk about World War II for 2 hours. I can talk about anything for as long as you want, because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at just talking about certain things for as long as I can. So the way I like to commentate is I set myself a set subject and don't really talk about the gameplay too much, because the way I see it and the way I like to sort of watch videos is I can see what's going on in the gameplay. You guys can see what's going on in the gameplay. If you've ever played Call of Duty in your life, you can basically see and tell what is going on in the gameplay. So what I like to talk about is whatever you guys want me to talk about instead of the gameplay, because your eyes can basically commentate the gameplay yourself, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but obviously I'm not saying if you do commentate about the gameplay it's wrong, because in MLG you want to commentate about the gameplay, and not only that, a lot of players also do the same, and it is so successful. Like there's commentators out there, you know, like competitive commentators who do the same thing over pub stomping gameplays, and it works so well. So I'm not taking it away from that at all. And so yeah, that's what I'll be bringing to this channel. Now, I'm not the worst player in the world, but I'm not exactly the best player in the world. You'll probably never see a gameplay from me on KARNAGE, that's for sure. Now, the reason I say I'm not the worst player in the world is because I hold 2 world records. Well, I hold 1 world record, and I used to hold a world record. It was the world's most kills on Black Ops 2. Now, I held this for a week, and it was the world's most kills in general, which was pretty cool. I can't believe I held that. It was at 145 kills, and I was using UAV, Lightning Strike and Lodestar, so it wasn't exactly the typical dog swarm and all that sort of stuff which you see on Black Ops 2 now for the high scoring gameplays. So it was a little bit different. It was on headquarters, and it did get that taken away from it. Now it's not on my channel anymore because I restarted and I got rid of all my videos, but it did have almost 300 likes, and it was my most popular video on my channel, not view wise but like wise, which I thought was quite weird. But yeah, so not only do I held that, should I say, I also hold the world's first 100+ non-lethals with the Jesus, I can't remember what the gun's called. The S12, that's the one, with the S12. But I cannot prove this, which is really freaking annoying, because what happened is my theater mode glitched out. It's still in my theater mode. The gameplay is still there, the full gameplay. I just need to figure out a way to be able to view it, because I get an error when I load it. It's a console error, and I play on PC, so It's a console error. Now, the error is linked to hackers, and I'm not a hacker, I can say that now, but when you get reported so many times within the game, it just disables the gameplay within theatre because it assumes you're hacking. I don't know why they do that, it's so stupid, but the gameplay is still there. So what I need to do is get hold of, I don't know, someone from Treyarch or something, which is almost impossible, and just get them to unban it, which is never going to happen, but the gameplay is there, and I got it with a friend, and the friend will vouch for me that I got it. So I want to thank GHT Bros for getting me this opportunity to do this commentary for Carnage, and I want to thank Apollo for actually giving me the opportunity to do this gameplay commentary, and over such a great gameplay as well. So I'm really privileged to be able to do that. So there we go. He has just got the, what was that? That was the third MOAB. Now he's on the fourth MOAB streak. These are really fast MOABs. Now in this gameplay he goes on a specialist, which is pretty amazing. Like, he goes on another specialist during this gameplay. Now he goes on a, I think it was a 9 streak. So when you step back and look at the gameplay, if he rushes the Penta and has 1 or 2 minutes left, he could get the Hexa. And I was speaking to him about it yesterday, about the Hexa, and I personally think he could get it. It's just a case of having the right lobby, the right gameplay, and I think it will be on bootleg. And what he's going to have to do, he's going to have to rush the Penta and then just go ham sandwich all over their faces and just get that Penta. Hexa even, sorry. And personally I think he will get it eventually. He'll get the world's first Hexa. That's how I see it. But he is a great gameplay getter, so be sure to go subscribe to him, like his video, you know, be an active subscriber to him. He does get the world's best gameplay in my opinion for MW3. Obviously subscribe to Carnage because they bring the gameplay to here as well. Not only that, they bring other gameplays which are absolutely incredible. I'm always surprised by the content they supply with this channel. I'm just amazed by it almost all the time. So good job, Carnage. Now a few of you guys might be wondering, hey Jimmy, why is the gun so far out? Why can you see so much of the gun? Now the reason for that is, this is a gameplay on PC. He got this gameplay on PC. He's a PC player just like me, and on PC we have something called field of view changer. Now you don't get this on console, the reason being the console doesn't have the processing power to actually run the field of view changer, which is unfortunate, I know, but another reason for it is on PC we're so close to the screen because we have to use a keyboard and mouse that we get motion sickness if we stare at the screen too long because of how close we are and how the field of view is sort of so close up at 65, which is what you guys on the console play at. On PC we play at 90, we can get up to 100. On with some FOV changes we can go even further to like 1,000 or something. But he's on his Penta MOAB streak right here. He's already got the quad, which is absolutely incredible. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, what is your favourite console to watch? So when it comes to getting gameplays, what is your favourite console to watch the gameplays on? Now I don't want to start a console war because there's a huge difference between how good a console is and which console you like to watch, okay? Personally I like to watch the PC because the field of view, and it just makes the game look a lot more action packed and rushy. That's just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments your opinion, because I do check the comments and the gameplay is about coming to the end. So I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to go like this video and subscribe to Carnage and DHT Bros. The link to my channel will probably also be down in the description if you want to check me out. I do commentaries over many gameplays, some of which are my own and some of which are not my own. So yeah, I also have a Minecraft series on my channel, and he's got the Penta, he's called in 1 MOAB, and he doesn't get to call in all the MOABs, which is unfortunate. But thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like I said. Love you all, peace out.
We'll be right back.